Hey ho, Nigel Moore here, and I've got a quick little release for Growably. We have just turned on the chat widget, which is one of the features of the high-level platform that we've built Growably on top of, which is a little chat widget for your website. It allows you to kickstart messaging conversations over in the Conversations tab over here with anybody that comes to your website that might have a question or want to engage with you deeper. It's got some great features in it. It's probably got a few limitations that are not as good as the standalone things that you pay $50 a month or $100 a month for, but it is an awesome way to get started if you want to throw a chat widget or a chat bubble on your website. If you don't have anything yet and you don't want to go and spend that $50, $100, $200 a month on a chat tool. So essentially all it is if you go into your site section now, you will now have a chat widget thing up here. When you click on it, you can control all your settings, whether you want that bubble to come up first and all sorts of stuff in here, the image, custom greetings. In the widget window, whether I get that right, you can add the email field if you want to try and get people's email addresses. It defaults to mobile or mobile phones or cell phones because a lot of high-level users in the B2C space, like chiropractors and gyms and all that sort of stuff, where SMS messaging is very, 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 very common. It still works extremely well in the B2B space, but it's sometimes not the default. So that's why that add email field is there to ask people to add their email as well. But you'll be surprised. A lot of people are more than happy to put their mobile number on when they're reaching out to somebody nowadays. In there. So next up in here, you've got a legal message. If, like, again, B2C space, not B2B space, it's just to remind people that if you're going to start an SMS conversation with them, if you're going down the SMS route, that they may get charged from their SMS provider. I don't know who gets charged for SMSs nowadays because we're pretty much, everyone's got them unlimited, but some people might. So there's space for all that. You can change your colors. You can, I don't know if this agency branding gets controlled at our level or your level. If it's at our level, we can probably turn it off for everybody if no one wants it. But I think you can probably control it on your level and it just defaults to us. And then just acknowledgement things in here once someone has acknowledged what, or once your chatbot has acknowledged the person's thing. So that's all the settings that you can do there. Once you're done, you then press save, and then you have two options down here to get it onto your website. If you have a WordPress website, there is a WordPress plugin that can be installed. It's called the Lead Connector plugin. High Level, which is the platform we've built Growably on, do it that way because there's a lot of agencies that use High Level that don't like their clients knowing that they use High Level because they try to pass it off that they built the whole platform themselves, which I think is pretty disingenuous and not really transparent. Whereas I'm loud and proud that we have built Growably on top of High Level. So that's why they use this you'll see it in the little toolbar, the thing down the bottom left there, Lead Connector. But that's why they've built this generic Lead Connector brand, which doesn't talk about white-labeled CRM or anything like that. And so that can install on your WordPress website, and you can use the chat from there. If you're using any other website thing, you can just click on the Get Code button, and you've got two options. You can either just get the normal code, or if you're using Google Tag Manager, you can get it from there. But I'm just going to copy this code from here. I'm going to go across to a website that I've got in the website section here inside Growably. I'm going to go to the Growably's public website. And I want to install this chat widget across the whole site. So I'm just going to click on settings. And you can see I've already got it saved in here because I was just playing around with it. But I would then essentially paste that code into there. I would press save. And then I would go over to my public website and press refresh. And the chat bot or the chat widget will show up down here in the bottom right in whatever color you have set. And it pops up like that. You will see that it's, when I refreshed it, then it wasn't showing up the little chat bubble that I had ticked on as well. That's because I've already been to it on this page here. But if I went into a incognito view, I'm guessing it will pop up. There you go. That's what it will look like for a new person coming to your website. It'll pop up with your photo and hi there, have a question, whatever settings that you set in there. And then when they click on it, you can add the things in there, and that will send you, when that happens, that will send you a conversation over in this conversations view here, which you can handle either in here or you can handle it within your app. If you're using the mobile app, there's a Lead Connector mobile app that you can put on your mobile phone, so that you can handle conversations backwards and forwards via SMS or email or whatever modality that you end up sending them conversations by once you get it in there. So it's, again, in this site section, chat widget. It's ready for you to go right now. No extra charge. It's one of those things that, like, we're just trying to turn all these things on and throw them into the platform so that you can use any and all parts that you like in there. Enjoy. Any questions, reach out to Growably support team by clicking the button up here and they'll be able to help you out. That's all from me. Bye for now.